Now, taking a look at Asia Pacific, so real estate prices in Tokyo have been increasing almost continuously for over 2 decades now, bolstered by attractive financing conditions and a growing population. Looking at the Japanese market, Japan as a whole increased by 8.9% for the year as of Q3 2021. Quick look at Singapore. So Singapore house prices grew by 7.5% year on year in September 2021, following an increase of 7.1% year on year in the previous quarter. Hong Kong house prices grew by 3.5% year on year in October to October 2021. Taiwan house prices grew by 9.8% year on year, and South Korea house prices grew by 16% year on year in November 2021. So South Korea has done extremely well. That's been fueled by very generous, you could say, financing conditions and borrowing criteria, and also the growing population in South Korea as well, but some very, very strong signs as a whole in the Asian Pacific market. Now, a quick look at the Middle Eastern market, so places like Dubai, Israel, Abu Dhabi, and we'll just run over these quickly as well. So average prices in Abu Dhabi and Dubai increased by 2.2% and 4.4% respectively in the year to August 2021. In Dubai, estimates show that residential transaction volume increased by 76.8% in the year to date to September 2021 compared to the same period in a year earlier. So a lot more activity in the Dubai market. A lot of people have Dubai back on their radar, you could say, and they're doing a substantial number of transactions this year. Although construction has slowed, there is essentially limitless supply in Dubai, posing a risk for long-term appreciation prospects. But as a whole, I think the Dubai market is a very strong and resilient market. I think there's going to always be that interest from foreign investors into the Dubai real estate market. We've seen it in the past. I'm sure we'll see it again, but we can really see that transaction volumes have increased over the past 12 months to September in Dubai, up 76%, which is absolutely insane, and still seeing some steady price growth as a whole. If it wasn't, if we weren't comparing this with the rest of the world through a pandemic, and given the bounce back that we've seen from the pandemic, seeing 4.4% price growth in Dubai is still a very strong and steady growth. Now, looking at the Israeli property market, which has performed exceptionally well as well over the past 12 months, but Israeli house prices have nearly doubled in a decade, having experienced growth of over 10% thus far this year. And in the central region, prices rose 11.9%. In Jerusalem, you're looking at 9.9%, and in the north, 9.6%. In the south, about 9%, and then in Tel Aviv, 8.8%. But as a whole, the Israeli market has performed extremely well.